Greetings, comrades. My name is Gigantals, and there's a couple of things we're going to cover briefly in this video before I get back to work. So, firstly, I congratulate King Charles III on his coronation. It was an interesting thing to watch the coronation. I got up early to watch it online because I obviously can't go to London from where I am, and it would have been packed anyway. And I definitely wouldn't have been able to see anything. That's the great tragedy of going to live events. You're more likely to get a better view if you're watching it on like online or on TV, as opposed to actually being there in person, which is like I said, unfortunate. But it was an interesting thing to watch. You know, Britain hasn't had a coronation in 60-something years, and one of the BBC reporters giving commentary about it yesterday made an interesting point. She said that Queen Elizabeth II's coronation came with the advent of TV being adopted into people's homes. So, you know, there were like 5 million, I think there's like 5 million TV sets that were bought or something, and then people crowded around them in houses to watch the coronation, compared to King Charles III's coronation, in which you had hundreds of thousands of people there in person with smartphones, and they were all recording everything. Not in the cathedral, but you know, as he was going by. In addition to the fact that you also had hundreds of millions, if not maybe a billion people, also watching the coronation from around the rest of the world too. So we've definitely made some large jumps in technology and communications over the last 60-something years, and I do hope that King Charles has some time on the throne, because I know he's the oldest prince to become king in Britain at the age of 70 something, so I can't remember how long now. But okay, swapping hands already. Ow. But I do hope that he still has, you know, he's been waiting for this for decades, so I do hope that he has some time on the throne before William eventually inherits it. Yeah, okay, might as well finish that topic up briefly, move on to the next one. The second point for this video is about my assessments. So I've currently finished 2 of my 5 assessments, and I got one of the dates wrong. I said that I had 2 assessments due on the 12th. I don't. I have one due on the 12th and one due on the 11th. With the one due on the 11th is my literature review. I'm currently working on that one, and hopefully maybe by the time you watch this or by the end of today, I will have sent a draft of that off to my lecturer. Sorry, my eyes keep jumping down. I will have sent a draft of my literature review to my tutor, who will get back to me maybe on Monday and tell me what he thinks of it and any improvements I should give it. But you know, I'm almost done with that. I'm just now trying to put in the pictures and the references to the figures. So you know, see figure 1, see figure 5, and so on. Just to try and give it structure and more detail. Once I send the draft off, I'm just going to get to work on my Etna stuff, which is due on the 12th. I know people may think I'm leaving it a bit late, but okay, swapping hands on again. People may say I'm leaving it a bit late, but I don't really have a choice of this for several reasons. One, I couldn't get started on this coursework earlier because I was doing other coursework that was due in early, that was due throughout the first couple of weeks of April. 2, I spent mid-April I spent a week in mid-April in Sicily, so I couldn't get any coursework done. And 3, that means I've only had the last couple of weeks of April and so far the first month of May to really get any coursework done. So I'm working as hard as I can. I'm trying to keep myself from being distracted, but it's unfortunate that all of the events and deadlines of the last month have really prevented me from being able to get my coursework done sooner. So it looks like I'm leaving everything late when it's actually me trying to be logical and get everything done with a reasonable amount of time left. So just please continue to pray for me to get everything done on time, and hopefully by next week's video I'll have finished 2 pieces of coursework and be... Thanks, Siren. Hopefully by the end of next week, or by the next video, I will have finished these 2 pieces of coursework, and I'll be moving on to the 5th one, which is going to be hard. So yeah, just please pray for me and everyone else doing coursework. Otherwise, have a good weekend, all of you. Any of you celebrating the King's Coronation, enjoy yourselves. God bless you all. See you in the next video, comrades. Until then.